Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
But let's stick right with Illinois here. Jerel and Coach McCall, I'll start with you, Jerel. Where do you stand with the Illini after a 90-89 loss to Penn State? Terrence Shannon goes for 35 points in that game, but they lose by one to the Nittany Lions. What's the honest expectation level that you have for them in March?
I think they're another one of those teams where, and that's sort of the thing that scares me about them. No question about it that Terrence Shannon is one of the most dynamic and electric guards and players in all of college basketball. He's a shoe in almost night in and night out for 20 to 25 points. Uh, it's just about who's going to come to the party with him. Are you going to get consistency from these other guys who they're essentially dependent on to make plays and make shots at times too throughout the course of the game? I think they got some things that they do need to clean up, just sort of on their late game offensive stuff. Whose hand is the ball going to be in, which it really shouldn't be a question, and different ways to get those guys in action and get the ball to try to get them freed up and try to get, just more quality looks at the end of the game and handling the time and score situations a little bit better. But I still believe that as is, that Illinois is still one. I think they're going to be a tough out when it comes tournament time. They're good. They're physical. They can defend, and they have enough guys to get it done on the offensive end where they still scare you. So, I mean, if we had to do a bracket today, I would at least have them going to the Sweet 16 still.
Coach?
Yeah, Fanta, I'm just trying to figure this out too, because you brought up Michigan. Is Dougie McDaniel, is his suspension officially over? He's been suspended now for, I think, 2 months. Is that what it is? He's only allowed to play home games.
Essentially.
And tonight they played another road game. Is it over now?
Grounded.
Is it over? I'm still trying to
This
figure
is
that out.
his last road game. We're told this was
the
his
most
last road
confusing.
game.
It's just okay. All right, great. So now Dougie McDaniel can play on the road going forward. Is that true?
I just want to, you know what? I'll say it. This Michigan basketball season has been embarrassing.
Confusing.
There's no other way. Confusing and embarrassing. They should never be as bad as they are right now. The standards are higher in Ann Arbor. I don't care who you like, who you dislike. Let's face it. This is not Michigan basketball. It's the furthest thing from it, and they got to take a hard look in the mirror here, because confusing is a great word. As confusing as it's been,
it's just amazing that today is his last game. Now he's back. Now he's back full time. So, but back to Illinois, I was really hyping up, and I was on Peacock on Tuesday night in studio, hyping up that game in 2 weeks, where Illinois versus Purdue, thinking that was the game that the regular season title was gonna come down to, and you mentioned Mike Rhodes. Credit to him. He made a difficult decision within his program this past week, and sometimes you have to do that. When you're trying to set your culture and you're in year one. Now, it's hard to do when you're in year 4 or you're in year 5. But when you're in year 1, you make those difficult decisions to say, hey, this is what we're doing going forward. And he did that, and his team responded. So give Mike Rhodes a tremendous amount of credit. That's a heck of a win. But I think Illinois is going to be fine. I think they're a team, to Jarrell's point, that they could be in the second weekend, no question about it. They could win the Big Ten. They could win not the regular season title, I think Purdue, but they could win the Big Ten tournament. I mean, if they cut the nets down, none of us would be surprised if they win that tournament, and none of us would be surprised if they make a run to Phoenix. They're that talented. Terrence Shannon's the second best player in the Big Ten. He is, bar none.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.